There were multiple points discussed in Saturday's rally.
But I want to promote peace. I want to promote unity.
As hundreds of people gathered in a circle in Plyler Park in downtown Myrtle Beach, multiple spoke on the importance of unity in our nation.
I've been debating with friends about the whole Black Lives Matter versus All Lives Matter difference. And I really come to the conclusion we're all in this together. It's not a racial thing.
This rally was put on as a reminder for those lost in the shootings in recent years. As more people spoke, there was times of prayer and singing. Chris Robinson, the organizer of the event, emphasized his importance on not being an activist, but being a father.
I'm a father too. I envision my kids in that situation, and I just get hurt. I get hurt for my people. I get hurt for my race.
As more people gathered, multiple showed their support by bringing food and water, including Chava Simpson and Justin Amick.
It's our kind of show of support as like we're here and we support everybody here, and it's, I think it's all about everybody coming together.
Members of the Myrtle Beach community were pleased with the rally and hope it will set an example for the future.
I just hope that the future protests will go as peaceful as the ones that were, this week and today.
Even though it was a stormy afternoon, a rainbow appeared towards the end of the rally, which many considered a sign of peace and unity. Reporting for News 13, I'm Caleb Califano. When it's college for a weekend, there are multiple sports happening around campus. And Liberty Men's Lacrosse looked to deliver with a high-action scrimmage last Friday. The scrimmage was unique in the way that it involved different high school students from College from a Weekend to come and see what the men's lacrosse team is all about.
We just wanted to give them an opportunity to watch us play, and tomorrow we're really looking forward to getting out on the field with just the recruits and doing something similar to that, and being able to do a recruiting showcase and scrimmage with them tomorrow as well.
While there are multiple high school students looking to eventually play lacrosse at Liberty, this year's men's lacrosse team is relatively young, with a small group of upperclassmen. And it's players like junior Morgan Pitts who look to emphasize the importance of training and staying focused during fall ball.
We just kind of get all the sloppiness, I guess you'd say, out of it. Everybody comes in from summer, hasn't picked up the stick in a while, so fall ball is just to get to know the team, a lot of new guys coming in, and just to work on the camaraderie with each other.
Morgan plays midfield for lacrosse, but it's what he does off the field that truly impacts his teammates.
Me being a first-year lacrosse player for LU, it was nice to have him to show me the ropes, and it was really nice of him. He's a good friend, good leader, good teammate.
And that's the upperclassman leadership that Coach McQuillan is looking for this year.
This fall, we definitely saw some guys step into some of those roles, and we're still trying to kind of figure out what our identity is, but the senior leadership is definitely going to play a big part in that.
Tonight's game was a close one with the blue team winning 8-7, and it's given Coach McQuillan high hopes for next semester. For Digi 340, I'm Caleb Califano. This Sunday's car show wasn't just for the love of cars, but for the love of a special person.
He's a great guy, and we're doing whatever we can to put a smile on his face.
Chris Sager was diagnosed with terminal cancer, but that didn't stop him from loving cars. So when his mechanic Peter Studwell heard about his illness, he just had to do something.
Well, I have a very good customer / friend that has come in some hard times. He's very sick, and I just wanted to get a bunch of guys together to get it off his mind for a day.
In less than a week's notice, Peter called around the community, contacting every car owner he knew.
That's what I wanted. I wanted to round everybody up, and everybody was asking about donations, and I don't want nothing. I just wanted to get everybody together to have a good time.
Before the show, it was unsure how many people would show up. But as the day went along, car after car pulled in.
I pull in the parking lot, and I see nothing but
surprise.
But there was one car that Chris loved more than any other, and Peter made sure that they got a lot of them.
He wanted to go to a Grand National meet, which we have a pile of Grand Nationals here, and he never had a chance to get to one.
But for Chris, the Grand National is much more than a car. It's something that he has memories in.
And I'm just going to keep this one and pass it down to my children. Something to remember me by.
As the day went along, friends and family enjoyed food, looked at cars, and focused on what Chris truly loved.
It really means a lot to celebrate now life while he's with us instead of afterwards.
Yeah, this is a celebration of life.
Reporting for News 13, I'm Caleb Califano. These are the sounds of Liberty's International Student Center. Many of these students have come from all around the world. However, after this semester, a staple of the international student community will be leaving Liberty for good. The English Language Institute, or ELI for short, is a program across the United States that helps non-English speaking students become more proficient in the language.
There's no worry for you to make mistake because you are free to make, to say not perfect English here and no one gonna judge you. In this hallway where all this construction is where the ELI and the International Student Center used to be next door neighbors. However, since the news, the ELIs had to move downstairs, with many of their staff having to relocate to different offices, and a lot of their stuff has had to be thrown into different closets. Talking to Joanna Looper, the director of the ELI, I got to learn more about why this is happening, and how Liberty's not the only one who's making cuts to the program.
A couple of reasons. One is low enrollment. There's been low enrollment issues with ELIs across the United States, and because of that, we haven't had a great source of revenue in our program.
And while the ELI may be closing for good, the lasting effects of the program are what put a smile on the face of those involved.
As a family, we really consider ourselves set apart. We are an in-house, like everything.
Reporting at Liberty University, I'm Caleb Califano.